Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Right now, I'm talking to the people on replay because there's no one in the chat just yet. If you're here on the replay, please let me know. Leave me a comment, an emoji, or something just to let me know you were here. Thank you. All right, so I have these 3 squares. I'm working on this one, then I have these 2 to finish this section or this row. And then on the next row that we're going to, once I do 1, 2, 3, these 3 squares, there's 2 that it's so big I can't get it all on the shot, but 1, 2, 3, those 3 squares, I'll be at the halfway point, which means that then I have basically all up to here, from down here all the way up to there to go before I get done with it. So I still have quite a bit to go. I have been trying. I just don't move fast enough. Hey, God's Desire, how are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So I'm not even halfway done with this. The light switch is like right here, so it'll for the light board, so it'll keep going on and off every time I tap it. Normally it's on that end, but it's going side to side. Now it's going up and down just because of the limited room. Well, God's Desire, the boars did in all my squashes, my zucchinis. I had planted some just hybrid squash seeds that I think I got either at Tractor Supply or Walmart, because I normally do heirloom, but I was like, you know what, let me just, because hybrid, sometimes the hybrid does better. But yeah, it just did all my squashes in. That's sad. How are your squash doing with the hand pollination? Well, I know you said you had stopped, right? You did it in the beginning, but then you were just, whatever happens, happens, I think. So how did they do? Or how are they doing? We're still getting peppers and tomatoes and greens. Even with the hot, you're still getting greens. Let me tell you, if you hi Lee, welcome in, good to see you. Over the weekend. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. I got most of my squash too, but planting more. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, because I have like those hybrids that I have, I think they're like 60 days or 50 something days. I was like, I can definitely get some more in the ground and and get some, because we didn't get any of the squash. The only, we got zucchini, but as far as squash goes, we didn't get any. There was one big one that I didn't get in time, so it got, the real bumpy looking and stuff like that, which would have been fine because I could have cooked it, anyway. But I got the what are those? The cucumber caterpillars out there. And but they also have the worms, and so the worms were in it, so I couldn't cook it. So the chickens got it. I mean, it's still not waste, right? So that's good. Well, I hope you get to feeling 100% real soon. I will definitely be praying for you. I have not been sick, but I have just been, my energy level is like almost non-existent. And yeah. Hi, Fatima. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. Blessings to you, my friend. I didn't start any fall garden stuff. I think when this is done, I'm just gonna leave it and then like cover it up and try to just get it healthy again. But what I was saying is, if y'all don't mind the texture of the Malabar spinach, you know, where it's, I don't know, it's a little, it's not like aloe, right? Because the aloe plant has a lot of aloe in there, but it's something kind of like that. It's just a very small film. Like inside the leaf itself. That thing, I planted it once, I think, not last year, the year before last. So I got it that first year, last year, the second year, and this year, the third year. It just keeps coming back. It just, you know, it gets a hold of, it goes on the, like on the soil, and then it gets a hold of the fence and just starts climbing. And so yeah, so that's a good one if you don't mind that. I don't like that. I'm a texture person for food, so I don't like that. But now, that's if you're just going to eat it as regular spinach, like in a salad. But if you're actually going to cook it, that goes away. You can't taste that, you know? Like, I guess that dries up in the cooking process. So it's good for cooking. But as far as like just throwing it in for a salad, I definitely cannot do that. Even just talking about it, just making my stomach turn. But for cooking it, hubby doesn't care. He'll eat it, but he doesn't really, he's not a texture person. He normally doesn't care, but he doesn't really like that either. But when we cook it, it's fine. So if you're looking for a spinach that grows in the heat, because it likes the heat. I mean, I don't know how much of the heat it likes, but it's hot here and it's going. It is looking very good. I have not been feeling well either. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, let's keep each other in our prayers. You're afraid of Malabar? Why? Because of how it spreads? My province is full of fires. There are 200. Oh no, Toronto is full of snow. Had to close all the windows. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they had that. I don't really like talk about news on here, but I you know, they had that mass shooting, and I thought about you. I thought about, there's someone else that I follow that are in or close to Toronto. We have 4. Something is wrong.
If God came back today, tell me, would you run or stay
You know, if we would just
behind?
take all that
Would your
energy and
heart
put
be
it into
found in
good,
hiding
we would be
or
unstoppable.
lifted when he comes around? He's given us a lifetime just to learn to seek his
Where we
face,
spend
to
so
play
much
the
energy
clutter
on
in our
bad and on
souls and
hurting
walk in
others and on
mercy, truth, and
scamming
grace.
others. It's just, it's sad. It really is sad. Hobbs was telling me recently he was at work and he was meeting with someone and she was on the phone and he was right there and she knew he was there, right? So she was finishing her conversation, but he was hearing what she was saying and he's telling her, no, this is a scam. They're trying to scam you. And so she started like looking up stuff and um, the person on the phone on the other side was telling her that she had a warrant for her arrest and that she needed to pay, certain amount of money. And she was like, but I don't have that. And they were like, well, how about like a deed to your house or like this or that? And he's like, it is a scam. Like, just like hang up. I guess she was a little bit older, so she didn't like just want to hang up. Like she wanted to get to the bottom of it. And, but anyway, she put him on hold. She called the the agency that I guess was showing up because they can do that now. Like, I think it's spoof or something like that, but they can make it show up like it's that agency that's actually calling you. Like they can make it say whatever, um, sheriff's office or police department or whatever. And so it did say that, but she got online, she found their phone number, and she put him on hold. She called them and she asked if she had, a warrant or whatever, and they're like, no, it's a scam. Hang up, you know. So she did. So Hubs was telling me about it, and I'm like, just the evilness of them because they were wanting like, I think it was like several $1,000s. And he's like, if they just get a real job, we'll put that to good. I'm like, yeah, but in a real job, are they even gonna make that? Because I'm like, okay, if he's on the phone with her for, let's say, an hour to get that money, and he does that for 4 hours a day, you're talking over $10,000 in a 4-hour period. Like in most jobs, you're not gonna make that. Um, but yeah, it was. You hear about it all the time, but I mean, he had it happening right there in front of him.
So if you
And I'm like, people,
came back
it's just,
today, Lord, would I be
yeah,
ready deep inside? Here I stand with open heart. I won't turn away or
you
hide.
got one of those.
My soul
They
says
do, they go very far.
I'm waiting for my king.
And I think a lot of them do target the elderly. Well, I mean, she wasn't like old. She was still working, so she was still, before retirement age. But um,
Tried to fix the
I guess they just thought
pieces, but
she'd be a
I
good
can't
one.
see it all.
And thank goodness he
Scattered
walked
like
in when he did
pieces
because
of the
she,
puzzle in my
she
soul.
was just going along
But
with
you,
it.
Lord, see the ending from the mess I'm in today. And piece by piece, you put me
Yeah, they
together
don't
in your
they
way.
don't call you and ask you for money.
Piece by piece,
Even if they
you
were to call
heal
you,
what
they
was
would tell
torn.
you, hey, we have
You make
this,
beauty
you know,
from the
come turn yourself
broken
in.
and the worn.
They wouldn't, they
Even
don't
when
ask
I
for money.
cannot see, you're working faithfully peace. Sometimes I find a corner and I think I found my place, but life turns unexpected and I lose my sense of grace. Yeah, you never leave a fragment.
I have a tickle in my throat.
Each piece is shaped with purpose by the master's loving guide. Piece by piece, you're healing what was torn. You make beauty from the broken and the worn. Even when I cannot see, you're working faithfully. My life is in your hands, piece by piece. You see the picture I can't comprehend. You hold the box top in your nail-scarred hands. Each trial, each step, a part of your plan. Molded by mercy,
A lot of sick people in the world. We have to be careful. Yeah.
piece by piece, you're writing out my song, turning every pain to praise where I belong. With every missing part, you fill it perfectly. I'm holding you, my Lord, piece by piece. Grace so sweet,
Okay.
grace divine, amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
So yes, I've been trying to work on this one off camera
How sweet the sound
because it's so big.
that saved a wretch
Where's
like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Grace that leads through storm and calm. Grace that heals with gentle balm. Through every trial, night and sea, your grace still carries me. Was grace that told.
So I think I'm gonna probably put in some more of the squash, and then I'm going to do
How precious did
some more okra, because out of all the okra I planted, there's only one out there, and it has no flowers and no okra. So I'm like, what is wrong with you?
grace that leads through storm and calm. Grace that heals with gentle balm. Through every trial,
That's desire. You didn't tell me why you're afraid of the Malabar.
your grace still carries grace has brought me safe thus far. Grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Yeah, I've been feeling so drained that I have all these herbs and roots and stuff that I ordered so that I could make tinctures, things that I haven't grown or can't grow. And they're just sitting there. They're just waiting for me.
Every trial night and see your grace still carries me.
It's slimy and invasive. Two things you don't care for. But it's not as slimy as okra.
Sweet the sound
I like okra. I like fried okra. I like okra in soup.
saved a soul like me.
Yeah, but it will grow everywhere. Because was it last year or the year I planted it? I think it was last year because I planted it the first year and it did its thing. And then I guess it dropped. I never even saw seeds on it, but I guess it dropped seeds. I still haven't seen seeds on it. And I was out there picking so many, and they were just like micro at that point, little sprouts. So I gave them to the chickens. But there was probably hundreds and hundreds of them. And then when I seen them coming back this year, I again pulled out a whole bunch of them for the chickens, and I left. I don't know, I probably left like maybe like 5 or 6 plants out there. But the rest of them went to the chickens, and they like it. Well, we are down to just one chicken left. What was it? Two or 3 nights ago. They've been dying. They've been dying off slowly. And a few days ago, 2 more were gone, and so now we only have the one. And I feel bad for her because she doesn't have any buddies,
Ready as he summons me to go or stay. Anywhere with Jesus when he points the way. Anywhere, anywhere. Fear I cannot know. Anywhere with Jesus I can safely go. Anywhere with Jesus I can go to sleep.
And I don't believe we're gonna get any more chickens. I mean, it's great, like we enjoy watching them. And of course, we enjoy the yard eggs. But because we have so many predators around here, They just can't have the freedom that I want them to have. So I don't think we're gonna get any more. Hi Ava, welcome in. How are you doing? What are you working on? Ava says love is the reason. Good morning, Regina. How are you? Welcome in. What are you working on? Oh, thank you, God's Desire. They I think they say their life expectancy, the ones that we had, are 2 to 3 years, and this was their 4th year. So we knew that they were gonna be going, you know? But I mean, even when you know, it's still difficult. And I know some people would say, well, they're just chickens, but these weren't like meat chickens. That would be different. Like these were our girls, we enjoyed talking to them and just hanging out with them and watching them. And like with all the predators out there, when we let them out to actually like just run and do everything just in the whole yard, like we had to be out there so that we could like make noise and like, flap our arms at the hawks and scream at the dogs, like, stray dogs and, feral cats. And so we didn't do it a lot, but we did do it some. And they loved it, but we just didn't get to do it enough. And so, after we didn't know how it was going to be, like we had chickens before, and they were in a much smaller coop, and it was a smaller number of them, and then the predators got them, and then we built their coop and their run like predator proof, right? Which is great because things can't get in there to hurt them. Well, snakes can, but we check for snakes nightly. I say we, Hubs does. And we didn't think that it would be so bad, like just to let them roam, Because when we had the first group, and we would let them roam, and they did okay, but that was like years before. So either we didn't have that many stray dogs and feral cats out here, because they would. But if something came, they were smart enough. I'm not saying that these chickens are not smart enough, but maybe they don't hang out there enough on their own. But the ones that we had years ago, if something came into the yard, they would like run and like flap their wings and get on the back porch. And of course they would be making chicken sounds, and so we would go out there and shoo away whatever was out there, But these girls, they don't do that. They just kind of like freeze and like try not to move because I guess they think, well, it's not going to see me, but it's a little too late because it's already seen you. But yeah.
I wanted time to linger there, to hold that sacred space, not knowing what the night would bring or what we'd
Thank you, Regina.
have to face. If I had known, I would have stayed closer than before. Listen to each word he said and asked for nothing more. But mercy knew what we did not, and love would lead him on to
I've been using the multi-placer since I've been doing it on my own, you know, and I have gotten a little bit better with it. Not great, but better. And it does make it go, I think, a bit quicker when you don't have to make constant fixes, you know, realignments and stuff. So I received another PR from FEELOOK, and it comes out, the video comes out tonight. So, or this afternoon, I think, maybe 4 or 5 Eastern. So if y'all would watch it, comment, like. What did I just do? Okay, I'll put it back on there.
Said I'd never turn away. Bring dishonor to your name. I felt so strong in that moment, like I'd never fall apart.
I know my arm keeps hitting that light, so it's going to continue to happen. I mean, I suppose I could just unplug it, because I don't really need it. Let's just do that.
You looked at me so tender, called my name just like before, said the night would test my faith like it never had before. You said the enemy was coming and trying hard to take me down, but you prayed that I would make it when my world came crashing down.
3, 2. Okay, so let's see who got the new memberships. This West Virginia Life, Jane, Crafters Shells, Ellen Rose Peach, Elizabeth Handmade, and Lori Stories and Crochet. Welcome, welcome, guys.
Fear can shake the strongest man. When the shadows close in, and I felt it grip my spirit as the night grew cold within. I tried to hold on to my promise, tried to stand where I once stood. The pressure of the moment did what I said never could. But you didn't walk away from me when I couldn't stand my ground. You saw me through the storm. No, I stand not by my might, but by your mercy and your light. Before the morning grew, you already knew and loved me through it all. When I fall, you're still calling me yours.
Can y'all hear the music?
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine. Heir of salvation, purchase of mine. Forever lasting here on. This is my story. This is my song. Praising my Savior
Ava, are you still in here?
all the day long. This is my story.
She may not be, but I couldn't go to sleep last night, so I got on my phone and I went to YouTube and I checked the live, and Ava was on, and she was doing it. Was the first time that she did it, and she got her idea from someone, I don't remember, but she had a live and it was dedicated really to supporting all of her subscribers or viewers. So what she did, oh, you're fine, Fatima, thank you for being here. You hear it? Okay, very good volume. Okay, thank you. But yeah, so she was doing a live, and I thought it was pretty neat for creators. So she had the live, and then the people that were coming into her live, she was writing them down on a notebook, and then she was going in order. And so she would say their name, and then they could drop down 2 links to 2 shorts, 60 seconds or less, so not like the 3-minute shorts and stuff like that. And so then everybody that was in the chat would go, she would go ahead and view them as well, right? And everybody that was in the chat would go view the 2 shorts, come back, put that channel's name and 1 heart if you only watched 1 of the shorts, or 2 hearts if you watched 2 of the hearts. And then she'd come back and she'd talk for a minute or 2, and then she'd do the same thing over and over again. And I was like, that's pretty neat. So, people got however many views just from the people, from one another within the chat. And I was like, that's such a neat idea. So I did that, and I started getting sleepy. But she got off at the same time too, so that worked out.
Whispers of love, angels rejoicing, heaven's refrain, glory and honor to his name. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior.
You would think I would have so much to say. I haven't seen y'all for a week.
This is my story, this is my song, praising my
And when I've been over here working on this, I'm like, I should just turn the camera on, right? And just go live and work. And if people show up, then that's fine. And if they don't, that's fine. But I just haven't, because I've spent a lot. I've spent a lot of hours on this.
Jesus is mine.
And I just don't see it being done anytime soon. There's one of the girls that I watch, and she got this same one, and she had a video, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, and I think it was yesterday, she was talking about it, and she said this one took her 30 days. And I'm like, I don't know when I started it. I'd have to go back, because I started it with y'all on a video, so I'd have to go back and see. But I don't work on it every day, you know? So I don't know exactly like the hours and stuff like that. So, but I was like, oh my gosh, she's done with it. I'm like, I'm not even halfway done. But she's been diamond painting probably for like 6 or 7 years now, so she's probably much quicker at it, much more experienced than I am. But then again, yeah, I don't know how many hours she spends on it within those 30 days. I don't know. Because maybe we spent the same amount of hours, just, you know, mine may be like completely spread out. Because there's days that I don't come over here to diamond paint. Like, was it? Yeah, I'm gonna put out a video, I guess, maybe, yeah, next week on what I've crocheted this week, because I've actually got into a little crochet mood. I started crocheting, so I've crocheted a few little things. Let me share a video of what I've done. I was also going to try to do like a short a day, like Ava suggested, for like growing the channel and stuff. And I know she's been doing it on a challenge, and she's been doing relatively well. But I don't know. Y'all remember last year I posted a short of the mama kitty had kittens, and she had 4 kittens, and then, well, at least 4 that I know of, and then we only eventually seen her with 2, so I'm not sure what happened with the other 2. But anyway, so Mama, I don't think I've told you about it because I was so sad about it, but something got Mama Kitty. I think it's been within the last 2 months, and so she is no longer with us. But of course, her kittens at this point, you know, they're like a year old or more, and I think it was like 2 weeks ago we went to get in the vehicle, and I was like, well, we got in the vehicle, and I was like, I hear meowing, and so I'm like, dude, don't drive. And so I get out of the car, and I get out of the car, so I open the door back up, and I started looking out of the car, under the car, and this cute little kitten runs out. And I mean, it's like, you know, like that big, so cute. And it was a black and white one. Maybe it's been like 3 weeks, because I seen it yesterday, and it's much bigger. And then, so it runs under, I have like a planter that goes over the railing on the porch, and so it has that little hole, not hole, but you know, that cutout on the bottom, which is like that big, maybe like that, to go on the railing, and it goes right under there. And I'm like, oh, you know, first of all, because it's so cute, and then I'm like, "Okay, I still hear meowing." I'm like, "That's a very loud meow," and I mean, it was meowing very loudly, and so I start looking under the vehicle, and I'm like, "Well, come out. We're not gonna hurt you. Come out." And so it comes out. I couldn't see it under the car, so I don't know where it was, but it run comes then I see it. I don't know where it came from, and it runs across and goes the truck, but but then, like, jumps into, like, the bottom of the bumper maybe where it comes up. I'm like, "Well, that's not a good spot for you, buddy. You're gonna have to go." But, um, they were just so cute. So the one was the black and white, and the other one was gray. Just so adorable. Um, yes, I'm still here. Going to keep doing a short a day. I'm also going to try to post a video every 2 days. Woohoo! Girl, I don't know how you do it. And mind you, she's not talking about just one channel. I think she has 5 different channels, so that's a lot. I can't even do it for one channel. She has 5. I have 2 channels. I have this one and I have my homesteading channel, and I don't even know when the last time I posted on there. It's very rarely do I post on there. Not really doing much with that channel. I don't have the energy or the time. Hi, Sonia. Welcome in. So, so we left. We went on our way, and I was just, oh my God, like they're so adorable, like, yeah, because they just are. And then yesterday, um, Mama was in the backyard. She was drinking water, and then I see the kitten from last year, right, which is now what, a year plus kitten. I still call him a kitten, but it's an adult, I guess now. But it is. So the one is drinking water, which I think is the mama. I'm not sure, but Mama and this other cat are, I think, brothers and sisters. I'm not sure, from last year's litter, right? And then the little black and white kitty is following the black and white cat. And so they go to the yard, and I'm watching them, and then they go. So the black and white cat comes over here to this one and just it goes, and so this one leaves the water, goes with it, goes under my shed. I don't know where they went. Little kitten is over here just waiting for them, like, where'd you go? What are you doing? And so then after like a minute or so, it gets distracted, and so it starts jumping around playing, and then it comes this way. There's a tree here, and it starts playing, and then it sits there and it's just watching under the shed, because it's like, like, she's got to come back for me, right? And they don't come back for it. And so then it comes back around, goes around the house, and so I go outside because I'm like, what is it doing? So it jumps into one of my beds, my garden beds, and I'm like, oh, this kitten thinks it's a litter box. No. And so I go out there, and so it didn't use it as a litter box. It just, I felt protected, because I have chicken wire, and it's small enough though that it went under the chicken wire into the bed. And went to the end of the bed, then went down under the porch, and then I kept coming around, and then it hurried off and went under the vehicle. But all that to say is that I didn't see the gray little kitten, and I'm like, something probably happened to it. It's gone. But I mean, if mama cat is just leaving them like that, like, anything can get it. Especially here, like, we have so many hawks, and we have dogs, we have coyotes. Granted, the coyotes are not out in the daytime, but I'm like, Mama, like, what is your malfunction here? So she left them. So maybe soon I won't even be seeing the little black and white one. I hope that the gray one was maybe just asleep or something somewhere, and that it's, that it's still okay. But um, yeah, I was so sad with Mama Cat, because she was the one that's no longer with us, because she had her kittens, and she would bring them up on our porch, and then when they got bigger, like, she trusted it that we didn't pet them or anything like that. We talked to them, but when they got bigger, then she went and she just, she basically raised them under the back porch. And I don't know, we would see her like almost every single day, and we would talk to her, and then she was gone, and it was sad. I mean, I guess it's nature and like living out in the wild and stuff like that, but still. I gotta look at the chat. I got distracted with my little cat story. Kitten's so cute. They are so adorable. We found Miss Diamond outside, brought her in now. It is living our simple lives. But like I said, haven't been posting much on there. Because, well, I don't post much, so of course when I do post, it doesn't get very many views, and a lot of times, posting in the videos, they take a lot of time, and so to not get views, it's kind of like disheartening. Oh my gosh, God's Desire, we gotta do our fridge again. We could have done it actually like 2 weeks ago, but we still haven't. But the ice is popping out of that back thing. There's a little hole back there, and the ice is just popping out of there. It hasn't. You can hear it, but it hasn't started making the noise that we can't stand. We really should work on it, and maybe we'll do it this weekend. But yeah, that's a shame. I'm sorry you're having to do that, because I know it is a pain, and you're having to do the freezer. We're just having to do the refrigerator. So decided to let the ice melt instead of using the heater to melt it. Now, Miss Diamond, is that the cat that was playing with the dog? With that new toy? Yeah, that's her, right? You found her outside? How long ago? Because she seems pretty content inside. Moving a little slower because of all these color changes I'm having to do. But yeah, Ava, I'm gonna try to do it because I've scheduled, so I'm doing this live now, and then I have a video coming out this afternoon, and, and I think I have something coming out, either a video or short, today through, I think, Monday or Tuesday. And so between now and then, I'm hoping to add more to keep it going. I'm gonna give it a try, but I just don't know that I'll stick with it. Like I said, I don't know how you do it. Where did this one come from? No. I don't know where that one came from. Maybe it was on the side somewhere. I don't know. We found her about April. Oh wow, and she's already like that. That's nice.
I was walking through the wreckage, trying to understand how the tide erased the footprints I thought were in his hand. I cried out through the thunder, Lord, where have you been? Then I saw one set of footprints where two had always been. And he said, my child, I never left your hand. When you saw just
All right, Ava, I'm gonna drop the other channel, or for any of you that are in here that may not already follow. But I do like food preservation and gardening, that kind of stuff. So it looks like the last thing I posted was 3 weeks ago, which is some new bugs that we found on our, I'm looking at it now, on our grape leaves, our grape plants that we had never seen before. And you'll get a kick out of it watching that there is a little army of them. Ridiculous. And then I guess 3 weeks ago too, where we're defrosting the fridge. Which we're gonna have to do again. Is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. And I mean, fridges are expensive, so it's not like, we just want to go get another one. I did talk about getting, I found somebody on YouTube that does like a heating element thing for them or something like that. That's right, I was supposed to send hubby that video and I forgot all about it so that he could see if that's something that we want to do. Because we don't even know if that's what's wrong with it. So there was like extra steps on there for to like see, and so maybe he can figure it out if that's it or not. I need to write that down because I will forget. I need to find something to write on. All right, wrote that down so that I can do that when I get off of here. Because I meant to do that probably a week or two ago. The shorts can be new or clipped from your previous videos or lives. Our kitten Gizmo was a kitten of one of the feral cats in our neighborhood. We caught him and brought him in. Well, see, we have a cat, and I don't think she would tolerate. She won't tolerate anything else. She barely tolerates us. We just take up room. So they would just have to be outside kitties, but I just hate that mom is just leaving them like that, you know? Because when they were babies, their mom didn't do that to them. Their mom stayed right there with them. Granted, there was 2 that we didn't see again, but you know, she could be right here and her kittens be right here, and she stayed there, and she'd call for them, and they'd come, and then she'd move, and that's how they went around, you know? Um, Not just leaving them like that. And then we have a, he's a big fat cat, like he has like a missing ear. He's always fighting other cats, and I think he's a bully. He's older though, he's been around here for years. And we keep telling him, leave them alone, but I don't know if maybe he does that because maybe the other ones started because they're younger, you know, and they're like, this is, our territory. And he's like, got news for you, it's not. But he's always getting into fights. I haven't ever seen him bothering like kittens when they're like this small, you know, but after that, I think they're all fair game to him. So but he'll be like on your porch and like you can come and he's just like I own it. And you just talk to him because I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess you could shoo him off, but as long as he's not bothering anything, it's just like, okay. I mean, you're just another one of God's creatures, you know. So as long as he's not hurting anything, he's fine. Just talk to them. They just look at us like, what is wrong with the people? I gotta do my devotion. The shorts can be, okay, she went in and out the doggy door, then I got her fixed to stay inside. And she seems to be doing just fine, loving. Well, she's got her buddy too, though, the dog. I put the video of you doing yogurt in the Instapot aside to watch. Okay. Yeah, that would make yogurt about every week, maybe every 2 weeks. The Good Shepherd's voice. I am the Good Shepherd, and I know and recognize my own, and my own know and recognize me. The sheep that are my own hear and are listening to my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give them eternal life, and they shall never lose it or perish throughout the ages. To all eternity, they shall never be by any means be destroyed. John 10:14, 27 and 18, AMPC. There was just something about you, Jesus, that attracted me. Perhaps it was your truth in a world of half-truths. Maybe it was the fact that you were both gentle and powerful, or because you gave your life for me. But then one day I heard your word, your voice, and I was truly and forever hooked. Day after day, after hour, I kept coming back to know, hear, and learn more about you and your ways. To this day, I can't seem to get enough. My beloved Jesus, thank you for shepherding me, for giving me eternal life, for giving my soul a craving for your voice. In your name, I pray. Amen.
Breastplate of righteousness in place, face shield ready just in case. Sword of spirit for life race, God's words guide you through the chase. Hold the line, do not fear, every arrow, every flame.
Hi, Davy May. Happy Thursday.
Make no mistake, you are with me.
Alright. I have that. Have tea.
You are with us evermore. Full armor, God stand tall against the devil's wiles and all. Resist
So the nail wraps that I had on last week, they lasted about 9 to 10 days. So they didn't last me the full 2 weeks that I was hoping for. So I did these night before last to see, because it was the first time I did them too, so before. So maybe I did something wrong, but they took me just as long to do this time, and they were kind of like the same, so I'm not sure that I did anything wrong. So I may have to, use gloves. Maybe that would, because what I say, like 9-10 days. So maybe if I use gloves, I can extend that an extra 4 days. So I'll just keep y'all updated. I mean, y'all may not even care, but if I can find something good to. But I do, I do a lot of stuff with my hands, so that's why I'm saying the gloves may work or extend it, because I'm constantly washing my hands though too, and having my hands in things, so. And then I know Regina had asked me, "How do you take them off?" Well, Regina, all you do is they peeled off just like a sticker. So I took the, you know, well, they were already, um, like the tips of my nails were longer, and like where that wears off. And because my nails had grown, of course, I cut them all back down, but everywhere where my nail had grown, so I just kind of grabbed a little bit of the sticker and just pulled it, and it peeled off like a sticker. Didn't need anything else. So that part was kind of nice. But I mean, I have videos all the way to when I took them off, and it was time, but they didn't look horrible.
To work for the Lord is a privilege rare. Each moment our hearts to employ, to labor in love and His harvest to share. In this there is fullness of joy. Oh, glorious promise, if faithful we stay, no power can ever destroy. United with Christ at the dawn of new day, in Him there is fullness of joy. Fullness of joy, yes, fullness of joy. Serving our Master with hearts full of joy. Soon we'll be finished with toil here below, with fullness of joy.
But you know what I thought about? Because I thought about you either last night when I was trying to go to sleep or this morning got so tired was, and that goes for any of y'all. If you, I see where people like post their makes and stuff on like creators community page. So if y'all want to like post, like do something, like you make something and you don't have a channel or whatever, and you want to post it in my community page, I don't know how to do it or how it's done, but you are more than welcome to. I think I have it set up where I don't think I have any like permissions on it or anything like that, so I think you can do it. But because I was thinking, I was like, did I go and see your? I don't think I went and seen the finished sweater, and I was like, she posted on there, and then everybody can see. Well, not everybody, because I don't have that many folks, but who I do have can see it. Because I thought about that, last night or this morning. It's like I really look for these, but I always have like I just did this one a little bit ago, and I'm having to go back because I missed one, and then the other one I missed as well, and that one, which just takes you even more time. Okay, this one. Alright, so I got those two right there and those. And that will be it for that square. I think I'm going to be so happy when I get to the halfway point, and that's 5 more squares to complete.
God's grace shall evermore remain. Oh, grace of the highlands, pure and free, flowing like rivers to the sea. Mercy shines like morning dew, God's love eternal, ever true. In the shadow, Ben Nevis high, when sorrow dims the bluest sky, I lift my eyes, my heart shall see the light, oh heaven, guiding me. The wind may howl, the dark may stay, but grace will lead me on.
So that is that square. Yay! Woohoo! Oh, what are you doing there? You fell. Okay, let's get this little guy off of there because he does not belong. Okay.
From lock to shore, his truth I'll sing, for every soul beneath his wing.
Hi, Sono. Welcome in. How are you doing? Dropping a quick like. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Yes, if you're in here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I know we all forget.
Grace o'er the highlands, forever true.
Okay. I think I'm going to do some of these because that makes it go by. It's more blocked. There's not a lot of them right there, but it'll go by quicker. Or those will anyway.
Do not be fearful, nor doubt his care. God is beside you in joy and despair. Faithful and tender, his mercies are sure. Safe in his keeping, your soul shall endure. He will watch over you all through the day, guiding your footsteps along the way. Jesus, your shepherd, so loving and true.
So Regina, are you working on your field look?
He'll carry you through. When the night deepens and shadows fall, still he is listening to grace will provide. Under his wings you will safely abide. He will watch over you all through the day, guiding your footsteps along the way. Jesus, your shepherd, so loving and true. All of your journey, he'll carry you through every storm. His peace will remain. Through every trial, he knows your pain. Lift up your heart, your hope will renew. For Jesus is faithful, forever true. All through the
Oops.
seasons of life's brief span, held by the heart of the great I am. When time is ended and earth's work is done,
Not yet. I was sealing a bunch of pictures.
you home when your crown is won. He will watch over you still to the end. Faithful Redeemer, protector and friend. Trust in his promise.
I know I did the unboxing yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I so want to start working on it. Which I try not to have like two going at one time, but I may need to like take a break, put this one up, and I did find a spot for it where I can put it up. Like, I just don't have all that room, but like I did find a spot for this one where I can put it and then work on the other one, and then I could just flip-flop them. Because I do want to work on the other one, but I was wanting to at least get to the halfway point on this one, and so that's still 5 squares, and so I don't know how long that's gonna take me.
Is the Lord. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. God Almighty, his brilliance does shine. All the heavens sing hallelujah, praising their Father all day long. When the stars fill up the sky, all creation lifts him high. Lift him high. Holy, holy, holy is the King. Every creature starts to sing. Glory spread from shore to shore. Hallelujah, praise his name forevermore. Forevermore.
Linda. Linda says popping in to say hi. Can't stay, but hey, well, thank you for popping in.
Every nation, every tongue will declare the Holy One. Holy, holy, holy is the King. Every creature starts to sing. Glory spread from shore to shore. Hallelujah. Praise His name forevermore. Oh, through the fire, through the rain, still His glory will remain. He will reign. We will cast our crowns before Him. In His love our spirits grow. No more mourning and or night. Proclaim His power, brilliance bright. You are worthy evermore. From the deserts to the sea, all creation bends the knee. Every heartbeat, every star shows us just how great You are. All the heavens sing His praise.
And I got all talked out, didn't I?
Praise the Lord. Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Holy is the Lord God Almighty.
Anyway, well, I'm not talking. Please enjoy the music.
Power and glory
And if you love the music,
from
the information is in the description box.
eternal yesterday. The same, still the same. Holy, holy, holy is the King. Every creature starts to
And I dropped another one.
from shore to shore. Hallelujah. Praise His name forevermore. From the desert sands to the heights of heaven, His love embraces us, filling every heart and shining beneath the starlit sky. Lift Him high forevermore. Holy, holy, holy. You still
Ava says, still here eating lunch. Thank you so much, Ava. Ava, while you're here, give me your schedule. I know you come on Friday. Well, start from the beginning of the week. Let's start there. I don't have a schedule. I used to have a schedule. And I hope to have a schedule again, but I just don't have it right now. I had a pretty good schedule too. But it was, it was at nighttime, and I've lost a lot of my viewers because they're nighttime folks, and so they're not up this early or when I come on. So just is what it is, right?
And suddenly I feel the weight, like I don't know where I stand. I've walked with you through fire and storm. I've heard the blind eyes see. But now I'm looking deep inside and questioning me. Not pointing fingers at the rest.
I know Friday nights, I don't know what time. It's Friday night, and then I know Saturday morning is the crafting, but I don't know what time. Because really, if I'm available, I just click and I just go to the live section, but sometimes it's good to know.
Is there something in my heart you see that would turn away, that would let you down, even while I'm standing on holy ground? Search me now, don't let me hide. Lay every secret heart inside. I don't wanna walk away, I just wanna stay right here with you.
Well, there wasn't very many of those. I'm sure I'll find more.
Judas sat so close to you, still chose another way. And I can feel how near I am, yet how far I could stray. It's not the distance of my feet, it's where
I'm still working on my morning coffee.
will be. So in this moment I surrender every part.
Got a little bit more left.
Take it now. If there's fear, bring it down. If there's doubt, speak it loud. I surrender all somehow. Don't let me drift, don't let me fall. Keep me near, I give you all. Better a broken heart that stays than one that slowly walks away. Is it I, Lord? Here I am, not ashamed, but understand. I am weak, but you are strong. Hold me close where I belong. Search me now, make me new. Every part belongs to you. I don't wanna walk away, I just wanna stay right here with you. Is it I, Lord, or am I still yours? In the darkness, you were there. Shine your light. In the darkness, I found my way. His love guides me every day. Through the trials and the fights, I will walk into the light. When the desert road gets hard to climb, I hear heaven calling. Time after time, keep on walking. Let your light shine bright and true in all you say and all you do. He's the truth, the life, the way. In His grace we find our
Thank y'all for being here. I know I'm just focused. I ran out of things to say. And I just want to work on this. But if y'all have a topic, we can talk. You know, I don't prep anything to come on here. I just come on here. Even with my coffee though, I'm just exhausted. Like I'm sitting here, right? I'm just sitting here just doing this, and even that is like my body's go lie down, like, which I'm not gonna go lie down. It's the middle of the day, right? But that's just how I'm feeling right now. Like this is an effort. I need a larger workspace so I can try this. I'm just so afraid my animals will spill my beads. If you take out your beads, you know, you can have them in baggies or, you know, in the little storage containers like this. And then like I have like these two colors right here. One is black and the other one's like navy. And they're like in every square. So I've kept them. These should go back in their slot. I just kept them out. But if you have this or your baggie, you can just take out what you are currently using, that color, in one tray. You can hold on to your tray while you work if your animals are in the same room, you know? Because other than that, if they're like this or in the baggies, I mean, it doesn't matter if they fall. They're fine. You know, and if you're working on this and you're gonna step away, then you put it in this. Now I like this tray right here because I can and the lid looks disgusting. This was me messing with that new putty that I got for one of the pens. That's what all that is. Just step it out to the side. But I like this lid, or this one. This one has a lid too. I find that it slides off. But when I get done, if I don't want to put this one away, like if I was going to step away right now, but this is the color I'm working on, I could put the lid on it. Now, this is not animal proof though. So like, you know, if my cat came on here, as she likes to do, and you know, she likes to swat everything, right? She just plays that way. Like she'd find this and she'd be like, you know, and she'd watch it drop and then she'd look up at me and then she'd, you know, but you know, I can do that with that one. But yeah, you would just have to keep it away from your animals. Just put them back in the baggie or in this when you step away. And then probably cover this to keep the hair off of it. But yeah, you should definitely give it a try, Ava. It's so relaxing. I mean, I've been doing it a year and a half now. I didn't, you know, I had heard about it, but I just like never wanted to try it. And I was doing my crochet lives, and some of my viewers were like, try it, get a small one, try it. And I did get one. It wasn't a small one, and I loved it, and I've been doing them ever since. And they don't have to be this big, you know. There's I think most of them are like 12 by 12, or not most of them, but there's, you know, I think 12 by something or 11 by something, so like a sheet of paper. But you can even get smaller ones. I think the smallest I have is like the 11 by something or the 12 by something. This is the biggest one I have worked on, and this is, you know, you're seeing about half of it here in this section. Not even, because it starts here, basically where this tray ends on this side, and then it goes, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. And that's as far as, oh no, I'm gonna spill my drills. That's as far as I can get it without dropping things. Because this one is including the fabric on the sides. It is 26.8 by 34.6 inches. So you figure that's over, what, 2 feet and almost 3 feet. So it's big. And the design is basically 23.6, which is almost 2 feet by 31.5 inches. So over, what, 2.5 feet. So this is the biggest one I've ever worked on. The whole thing doesn't even fit on my light bar. Well, the design fits, I do believe, but the fabric hangs off. And then of course when I try to, because I try to do it on the stand, so I wouldn't have to lean forward, and so I try to do it on the stand. But then this is all rolled, so there's like three boxes, 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3. So basically this whole section over here is what's rolled up in here, because this is my middle row. But so it didn't work out on the stand for me. It was too big for that. But yeah, I would definitely try it with a smaller image. I don't know if you have a 5 below in your area. I know some of the ladies find really good ones at 5 below. I got a couple that I need to do. I got them because I was gonna do like a little video on them, like if they're even like worth getting at the dollar store, to see if you like them. Because, you know, I could be like, oh, go to the dollar store, they have some, but are they good quality that you're actually gonna like enjoy doing them? Or is it just gonna be like a headache and you're gonna be like, oh, I can't stand this, and then it's nothing like if you actually got one that's a little bit more costly but enjoyable. So I did get, I think, 2 of those to do the video on, and that was like a month ago. And you know what, I didn't even think about that till, well, I know I've mentioned it on another live, but I keep forgetting. I need to probably put it where I can see it so that I remember that I'm doing that, because I did that. I did that with the diamond paintings, and I did it with 2 crochet projects. Hang on, I'm looking. I'll be right back. I only got my crafting light on. I'm looking in the dark. So I did get, you know, the dollar store has the little amigurumi, so I got to do amigurumi, you know, and it's like the whole kit. So there's your safety eye, the bags, the needle, there's the tiny little hook, and then the instructions. And so I was gonna see if that's worth it. So I got that one because I was gonna do this with Star, and then I got the donut just to see, because you know the quality of the materials might not be good, you know. So yeah, so I don't know. So I got those to try to do those, and then as far as like the diamond painting goes, I thought I only got 2, but I got 3. So there's that one, and it includes the canvas, the tray, the adhesive, the pen, and the gems to do it. So I mean, it has everything included. But see, in this case, this is only 6.18 by 6.18 inches. So it's, you know, that's smaller than a sheet of paper. But is the quality good? You know, is the stick on it going to be good, or is it going to give you problems? I haven't opened it, so I don't know. Then there's this one, which this right here just looks like paper to me. Maybe not even like cardstock. So, you know, but that's what that one is. And I was like, oh, well, that's a nice, you know, little design. But like I said, that feels like cardstock, and this may be the same thing. I don't know. But then they had the coasters, and so I got, oh, the coasters I did not get at the dollar store. I got these at Ollie's, and look at that. Normal price for these would be $10, and I got it for $2.99. Plus, I probably had a coupon. But I thought, those are perfect little coasters for right now. I forgot I got those actually, but this one's a diamond dot, so this is a high quality, so this is going to be good. You know, these are going to be, I know this is going to be good. I'm not so sure about this, but from the ladies that I watched that have gotten some at Five Below, which I guess is $5, they are, they're good. So, but those are videos waiting to be done. I'm going to add them here to my messy desk so that I'll remember. Hi, Fortune. How are you doing? Good to see you. I had so much fun. Did you do those optical illusion things very often? I enjoyed that. More today. It was beautiful. Thank you. Small beans. My dogs would eat the beans, so it would be a good thing. Yeah, but this lid does, like I said, it doesn't lock. So they could, you know, they knock it off, it's gonna come off. But yeah, you'd have to have them in this, and then just be mindful when you're working with it, you know. Keep your hand on it. But yeah, when you purchase one, it comes with everything you need. Of course, when you know, if you do like the hobby, then you're gonna want to, you know, get additional accessories and stuff like that. I think most of us wind up doing that. Like I got to keep my drills straight, I had bought to help me. I think they're called grids. But I had bought this really inexpensive one at Temu. It's all bent out of shape now. Probably, yeah, you can see it. But it's because I put it on here, and the stick is so strong on this diamond painting that I could not get it off, and so it just, it's basically ruined now. It has tape on it because it's so cheaply made that this sliced my finger when I first got it. And so just recently, these came last week, I got these. There's two of them. This is for the round drill, and then the other one has a square down here, which is for square drill. And they line up nicely and everything, but same thing. I couldn't pull it off. So I need to try these on a different canvas, maybe the one that's not this much stick, and see if it works. If not, then it's useless because I couldn't, it took me forever to lift them out, and I have to be super careful. So I don't know. I think it was, I can't remember if it was Regina or DJ that was talking about the forever grids are really good. And I'm wondering if they've used it on a FEELOOK, and does it stick that bad or what? Because I do need something. I mean, I do pretty good most of the time at keeping my stuff straight, but not 100% of the time. And so I just feel that those would work out pretty good. It would be effortless, you put those on, get your stuff on there, and then you wouldn't have to worry about, straightness or anything like that. Because I did see some forever ones, but then I just don't want to keep buying things. If, like with those right there, I bought them. I try them on a different canvas, but if I return them if they don't work, but it's just more of a hassle. I'd rather know that something's gonna work before I even get it. So anyway, unfortunately, those did not work on this canvas. Not that they did not work. They just stuck too hard. The lining up was perfection, which you don't get with some, from what I've read. And I was thinking, I don't have a 3D printer, but I was thinking, I'm like, if someone would make those out of silicone, because when you make your release papers, this is like silicone, right? So it doesn't, it sticks, right? But then it just gently lifts off. So if they had one of those grids where it was, maybe they do, where it's silicone, then you can put them down, and then you can just easily lift it up instead of fighting with your glue in the canvas. So maybe that's what the Forever Young are. I don't know. But yeah, I would like to find something that would make it easier. But yeah, you get, you just get into like your accessories, like, they come with pens, right? Most of them come with like this kind of pen. Not these both have multi-placers, but they'll have a tip like this on one side, and then some of them have this on the other, which is the multi-placer. But like, I got this pen, and it's probably my favorite as far, because I like the thicker. But you get, you just get different ones. Like I wind up getting like the suction pen, so like this one doesn't need wax or anything. It just picks them up like that. There's that one. There's another one somewhere. Well, my desk is. So there's that one. And so it just, I think it needs charge though, but it just picks it up like that. Then I keep showing this one off because it's so pretty. But there's that one. You know, so you just get more as you go, you know. I got like the kitting up tray, my storage containers, like, you know, all that stuff. Extra trays. Most of them come with trays like this. Sometimes they're white, sometimes they're green, but that's kind of like, or gray. But yeah, like see, this is a Diamond Dots one. Some of them come with the sponge or the cushion, but a lot of them don't. So like this is a tray, or like that's not a multi-placer, that's like the aligner, but there's the multi-placer. So yeah. They're all a little bit different, you know, their own little styles and stuff like that, but they all have the basic stuff that you need to do it. And of course, the quality depends on, you know, whether they're premium or they're budget, you know, like it just all depends.
Through shadows deep and darkest night, your love endures, your power bright. With every step I'm feeling light. In your embrace I find my mind.
Thank you. Okay, I reached my 2 hours, so I am going to say goodbye. Those of you that are here, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Keep an eye open out, or I have a video dropping on another PR diamond painting that I got from FEELOOK. I think it comes out 4 or 5 this afternoon Eastern time. It's the new one that I picked, and I do have shorts coming out, I think, from now through like Monday or Tuesday. And anyway, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope that you all have a wonderful and blessed week. Till I see you again, my friends.
Fairies dance with tiny feet. Unicorns roam the meadows wide, where rivers and streams gently